Most men spend their lives trying to figure out whether a woman is truly invested in them, searching for signs, clues, or hints. But the truth is, when a woman genuinely wants you, her actions will reveal it long before her words ever do. She may not confess it openly. She may not say she's falling for you. But her behavior shifts in ways she cannot control, because female attraction always shows itself through instinct before intention. When a woman is drawn to a man, she doesn't need to announce it. Her entire presence changes around him. Her voice softens, her attitude shifts, her guard lowers. It's not something she plans, it's not a strategy. It's a psychological response to someone who has reached her emotionally in a way most men never do. And once that response begins, the connection is already deeper than you think. A woman cannot hide when she feels safe with you. That safety shows in the way she speaks, the way she leans toward you, the way she looks at you without the usual tension in her eyes. Attraction is one thing, interest is another. But genuine emotional surrender is something entirely different. When this happens, she no longer keeps you in the outer circle of her life. She lets you into the parts she doesn't show to everyone else. One of the first signs is how much of her time she gives you. Women guard their time carefully, especially those who are selective about who they let close. So when she starts shifting her schedule, opening windows to talk to you, staying longer on the phone, or finding reasons to see you, she's not doing it by accident. She prioritizes you because you've already become emotionally important to her. A woman who truly likes you will make space for you, not excuses. She won't forget to respond. She won't disappear for days. She won't treat your effort as optional. She stays engaged because your presence adds something to her life, and she doesn't want to lose that feeling. Women invest time where their heart is starting to settle. That consistency is the first signal that you already have her in ways you may not realize. Another sign is the way she becomes curious about you. She begins asking deeper questions, not the superficial ones people exchange casually. She wants to understand how you think, what shaped you, what drives you, and what you secretly fear. This curiosity is emotional investment. Women do not explore a man's mind unless they see him as someone who could matter to them. Curiosity is attachment in its earliest form. She listens differently too. Not halfway, not casually. She absorbs your words. She remembers details. She brings up things you mentioned weeks ago because they matter to her emotionally. A woman who does this is not just listening, she is connecting. She is mentally aligning her world with yours without admitting it directly. And that alignment is one of the strongest indicators that you've already reached her heart. Another powerful sign is how she becomes softer with you. Women do not show softness to men they do not trust. A woman can be strong, independent, and confident, but the moment she begins to feel something real, her tone changes around you. Her face relaxes. Her defenses melt. She becomes warmer, calmer, and more open. This softness is not weakness. It's emotional surrender disguised as comfort. A woman only shows this version of herself to a man she feels drawn to on a deeper level. It's her subconscious saying, "I feel safe here." You don't force this softness. You don't earn it through pressure or effort. It unfolds naturally when she senses something in you that aligns with her emotional needs. Once she reaches that level of comfort, she will start imagining where the connection could go. You also notice her body language shifting. Female psychology reveals more in silent gestures than spoken words. When she leans closer during conversations, when her feet point toward you, when she plays with her hair while talking, or when she holds your gaze a little too long, these are signals she can't hide. Her body reacts before her mind gives permission. Attraction becomes an instinct she can't suppress. And it's not just physical closeness, it's deeper than that. Her posture relaxes around you. Her smile becomes more genuine. Her eyes soften every time you enter the room. That subtle glow is emotional openness. She may not admit she's started to fall for you, but her body reveals it. When she unconsciously positions herself close to you, mirror your movements, or maintains contact longer than necessary, it means you already occupy emotional space inside her. One of the strongest signs is when she starts sharing personal parts of her life. Her past, her fears, her insecurities. Women do not open up to men they do not trust deeply. If she talks about her family, her childhood, her disappointments, or the moments that broke her. She's revealing the parts of herself she usually hides. This vulnerability is not random. It is emotional permission. It means you matter more than you think. A woman who has emotionally surrendered becomes protective of the connection. She pays attention to how you feel. She doesn't want to hurt you. She checks in when you're quiet. She notices when your energy changes. She worries when something seems off. This protective instinct comes from care, and care comes from attachment. When she feels emotionally linked to you, your well-being becomes part of her emotional landscape. Jealousy is another sign, although she may hide it under subtle reactions. She notices when other women look at you. She reacts when someone else compliments you. She shifts her tone when you mention another girl. It's not about control, it's about emotional investment. Her jealousy reveals that she sees you as someone she's afraid of losing, even if she hasn't expressed her feelings out loud yet. When a woman lowers her guard, she also starts imagining a future with you, even in small ways. She says things like, "We should go there someday," or "You'd love this place," or "One day you have to try this with me." These comments may sound light, but they are emotional markers. She's mentally placing you into her future experiences. That's not something women do casually. It's a psychological sign of emotional acceptance. Another powerful indicator is that she starts mirroring your habits. She picks up your phrases. She laughs at your style of humor. She adjusts to your rhythm. She even begins liking things she didn't care for before. This is subconscious bonding. Humans mirror the people they feel closest to, but women do it more intentionally when they're attracted. Mirroring is one of the clearest signs that she sees you as someone emotionally aligned with her. You'll also notice the way she celebrates your wins. A woman who is emotionally invested feels your victories as if they're her own. She encourages you. She pushes you. She believes in your potential. She wants to see you grow because in her mind, your success feels connected to her happiness. Women do not pour into men they don't value. Her support is a sign of emotional anchoring. Another undeniable sign is how comfortable she becomes in your silence. When a woman is unsure about a man, she fills silence with chatter. But when she feels something deeper, silence becomes peaceful instead of awkward. She can just sit next to you, relaxed, present, without needing to force conversation. That peace is emotional trust. It means her heart feels safe even when words are not being spoken. And then there's the way she includes you in her difficult moments. When something upsetting happens, she reaches out. When she feels overwhelmed, she looks for your reassurance. When she's confused, she values your perspective. This emotional dependency is not about weakness. It's about connection. Women open this door only for men who have touched their hearts in a meaningful way. Once she feels emotionally connected, she stops playing games. She no longer tests you. She no longer tries to make you jealous. She no longer hides her reactions. Instead, she becomes direct and sincere, because she no longer fears losing you through honesty. This shift happens when she realizes that the connection means more to her than her ego. A woman who shows sincerity over strategy is already emotionally yours. But perhaps the strongest indicator of all is how she treats your presence. When you walk into a room, her energy changes. Her eyes brighten. She sits up straighter. She pays attention. She becomes more alive. This isn't something she orchestrates. It's a natural response from a woman whose emotions have already chosen you. Attraction can be hidden, but emotional attachment always reveals itself through reaction. If she does these things, gives you her time, opens her mind, softens her tone, shows vulnerability, mirrors your energy, supports your growth, protects the connection, and reacts differently to your presence, you already have her. You don't need a confession. You don't need a label. Her behavior tells the story long before her lips ever do. Female psychology is subtle, but it's not silent. When she feels something real, she communicates it through actions that cannot be faked. The warmth, the connection, the softness, the openness, these are the signals that say she's already emotionally invested in you. And once a woman reaches that point, she's no longer evaluating you. She's choosing you.